Hello everyone, welcome back to Jasmine's journey. It has been a minute, I can't lie. It's been a long while. I think it's been like 2 years since I've uploaded on this YouTube channel. Yeah, I just came back to give a little update really. Something short, simple. So first things first, what have I been up to? I'm now currently a qualified personal trainer. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I don't know if you knew that already, but if you didn't, now you know. And on top of that, I'm pre-postnatal qualified, meaning I could work with women who are pregnant and work with women who have just given birth, which is my niche. Those are the kind of people I want to work with. I want to work with women who have had babies, women who are pregnant, and just women in general. That is my clientele I'm looking for, and I'm working with strictly women. So I worked in a leisure centre for 2 years, or just over 2 years, and then I went on to self-employment. It was really good working there, to be honest. I feel like I built a lot of foundation there. The people there did help me out. It was just a good starting place to expand your knowledge really, because when you're qualified and you're just new, it's very scary. You don't know what to do, you don't know where to start. Like, you're scared to even train people. I remember having my first client, I was nervous. I was absolutely terrified because yes, I love this, and although I've been training myself for so long, it's a complete different ball game training someone else, working with different body types, working with different goals. So I was absolutely terrified, but it worked out well. Of course, me now to then, it's completely different, way more knowledge, but with time you get better. So yeah, so that's what I was doing. Did that for 2.5 years, and then I felt comfortable enough to go self-employed. So I've been self-employed for about June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, Feb, 8 months. I've been self-employed for 8 months, and don't get it twisted, I've been a PT for this long, but I've been in the gym for 8 years. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. Anyway, so yeah, now I am a self-employed PT, meaning I rent out a gym space. I'm at the same leisure centre I am now, except they're not paying me to do shifts and taking a certain percentage. I'm now just paying monthly rent to train clients who go to that gym. So currently, I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it. It's stressful in a sense that it's not consistent in terms of my income, because my income's going to be like that. Like, PT, first of all, is expensive, let's be real, and it's what's the word? It's not a necessity. I see it as a necessity, but in terms of getting a PT, health, fitness, going to the gym, working out is a necessity, but having a PT is a luxury. So for most people, when finances are bad or if time is tight, the first thing they're willing to let go is the PT. So in that sense, it's a very up and down business, but you have to love what you do to keep pushing, because it can get rough. I've been in it for 8 months, mostly good. I've had rough moments, like in terms of mentally, financially, but honestly, you just keep pushing through. I have a passion for this. I want to help women, so I keep going regardless. It gives me the flexibility to work around my son, because I have a son who's now 4. So I kind of needed that flexibility to be able to book my clients in when I can. Obviously, we work on a mutual agreement. I book them in when they're free, vice versa. But it still does give me that flexibility. Like, say school terms, say that week, I have no one to watch him. If I have to, I'll just take that week off work and I don't have to consult anyone about it. Of course, I tell my clients, but they're very understanding of it anyway. So I just realised I've got this whole pole here, but that's fine, it's fine, it's fine. But yeah, so moving on, self-employment has been beautiful. As I said, it comes with its struggles. It's no joke, it's not for the weak. You have to do your social media, you have to do your taxes, you have to sort out your finances, you have to do expenses, note it down, have receipts, you need to plan workouts, you need to check in on everyone. It's not for the weak, but I love it. So my journey of self-employment, so my location I'm at currently personally, for me to grow, I felt as though the location I'm at wasn't the best. So I ended up going to another gym, a commercial gym. I started working up there on the shifts, so basically starting again. So when I started at the leisure centre, I did shifts and I worked my way up. People got to know me, I got clients, then I went self-employed. So I went to another gym to basically start that process again. But of course, I have a little human who is reliant on me. Of course, he has his dad and he works well with me. We're a team. But in my mind, I'm trying to go for really big things. So I kept my clients at the leisure centre, as well as trying to do my shifts and trying to build a career there, like build clientele and everything. So I was doing that in the week. So I was doing 3 shifts there, working out there so people get to know my face, going out later in the day back to the leisure centre, doing clients, doing sessions, still trying to work out there somewhat. So it was a lot. It was absolutely a lot. And my partner, he helped me a lot in it. He supported me a lot in it. He kind of took a seat back and he was like, yeah, you could do that. But then I realised my son started asking me like, well, where are you going? Are you going to work again? He's 4 and 3. Well, at the time he's 3. But they pick up on these things. They're not silly. They are not silly, honestly. And he kept saying that, and I will come home from work and he'll be sleeping. I'll see him in the morning, but by the time I drop him to nursery, I would have to go work again. So then his dad will pick him up, and as I said, I'll come back and he's sleeping. So I was like, okay. Like, people at the other gym were saying I will do well there. I believed I could have done well there as well. I only stayed for a month because I was thinking I would rather spend this time with my son for the time being until there's more time for me to progress in that area in a different space, because it was really eating at me. I was like, no, I'm not compromising my motherhood for work. So I was like, I'm fine at the leisure centre. I'm gonna wait until he's in full-time education, because he's currently at nursery. That's what the difficulty is. Wait until he's in full-time education where maybe I have a bit more space to do that. So I didn't have enough time to put into the other gym to make myself known, to build that repertoire basically with the gym members there. I was just like, you know what? It's not the right time. Can you hear that? I was thinking, you know what? It's not the right time. I can't buy this time back with my son. So I'll rather step where I am and focus on him a bit more. So it's very hard to find the balance of a woman who's trying to be very career driven and a mum. It's unbelievably hard. But as I said, he's in school this year. It's about patience. I will have a bit more time, because at the end of the day, he's the most important thing to me in my life. So I need to give him that time. I need to give him that attention. And he is a child that does need a lot of attention compared to others anyway. My mum said it. A lot of people have said it. And that's completely fine. I just got to give it to him. He gets it from me and his dad. But for me personally, like, of course his dad was there. But for me, I was like, as a mum, I want to be present. I want to be way more present. And as I said, at the leisure centre gets me by, and it gives me the flexibility to be with my son. So that's where I'm at now. So what I've decided to do is stay at this leisure centre and work on social media. This is also included, but work on my social media, because again, I had a moment where I was like, okay, I want more kids, but I want to push this career. How can I have kids and still do my career? Like, I was really torn apart with what to do, because I come from a big family as well, and there are big gaps between us, like between the youngest and the oldest, but in between they're not too far apart in age, and I thought it was really nice dynamic to grow up in. So I decided, listen, I want to have kids in a few years. I can't be pregnant and give birth and still trying to work on the gym floor. That is mad. I'm not going to turn myself crazy. I'm not going to exert myself. I'm trying to work hard. I mean, no, I am a hard worker, but I'm trying to work smart and not hard. So I thought, okay, stay at the leisure centre, stay with my clients there. Whoever comes along on top of that, that's fine. I'll work with those people. There's a certain amount I will take because, as I said, I need time with my son. But I'm going to work on social media. I could do that at home. I could do it with him. And again, it's not going to take up too much of my time. If I work on my social media, I could perhaps build an online repertoire, build some online clients, sell some online programs, and that way make a passive income. So for instance, if I did get pregnant and have to give birth and I can't do my one-to-ones, I'm not completely left with no money, because that's what will happen. I will have no income. So I thought, okay, let me work on the online part. But can I tell you how hard that is? Oh, it's difficult. I'm still in the early stages. I've been at it for about 3 months, like consistently, and it's long. And I'm a person, I don't like social media. I don't like myself on there. Like, it's hard. I'm still getting to grips with it, but I think if I give myself a year and a half, it could work. So yeah, I'm trying to do online clients, I'm trying to do online programs, and I'm also trying to do classes, because realistically, if I did a class after I give birth once a week, twice a week, it still gives me a nice bit of money to take home and not exert myself, because obviously with newborns you will be tired. Luckily for me, I have a big support system, so I know it will be possible to do that. But working at the rate I am now and having a newborn with my son, yes, I'm thinking ahead. I have to. You have to. For someone like me who wants a big family and also career driven, I have to think of the future. It's all about my future. I want to be comfortable, still want to work, but still want to be a present mum. So my conclusion is work online, do classes, and only a certain amount of one-to-ones. So yeah, because even if I did give birth and I can't work with my clients, I can still work with them online. So that's what I plan on doing. And look out for the next video. Peace.